Hello and welcome back to Sad Tales, the channel where we explore the gripping, haunting, and often unimaginable stories of real-life tragedies. Today, we delve into the extraordinary yet heart-wrenching tale of Kiernan Jared Forbes, the man the world knew as AKA. A musical genius, a cultural icon, and a name synonymous with South African hip-hop. But behind the fame and the flashing lights lay a story of ambition, love, betrayal, and ultimately tragedy. Join us as we take you through the life of AKA, from his humble beginnings to his shocking passing that left South Africans and Africans in mourning. Kiernan Jared Forbes was born on January 28, 1988, in Cape Town, South Africa. Raised in a close-knit family in Johannesburg, AKA was always encouraged to pursue his passions. His mother, Lynn Forbes, was a teacher, and his father, Tony Forbes, was a businessman. Together, they instilled in him the values of hard work and resilience. From an early age, Kiernan showed a keen interest in music. He attended St. John's College, a private Anglican boys' school in Johannesburg, where he and his friends formed a music group called Entity. The group started out by experimenting with their sound, blending hip-hop, rap, and local influences, creating something truly unique. Their hard work paid off as they gained a local following, with tracks like Touch and Go and Blacks in the Industry resonating with fans for their raw energy and lyrical depth. As Entity's presence grew in South Africa's underground music scene, their innovative sound began to attract attention from industry insiders. They quickly became one of the most talked about groups in the country. Their debut projects, including the Entity mixtape, showcased their versatility, from hard-hitting rap to more melodic, conscious tracks. This buzz eventually led to a nomination for a prestigious Cora Award in the Best African Hip-Hop category, a significant milestone for any artist at that time. Even in those early days, it was clear that Kiernan, with his exceptional talent and ambition, was destined for greatness.
First gear, feel the acceleration to you with the second gear. Bass driven when you pop it in the third gear. Race my lyrics to the finish in the fourth gear, in the fifth gear. Cause this here is what you hear with the rumble of exhaust pipes, like the sound of the crowd when we hold mics. If you ever wondered what he felt like, grab your seatbelts, try to hold feel tight. The heat sink into your seat. Oh, turn the key, get ready for Entity to show ya the way that a car's supposed to behave in the city from coast to coastal.
However, despite the group's success, Entity eventually parted ways. The pressures of the industry and differing visions for the future led to the breakup. Kiernan chose to take a step back from the music scene to focus on his education. He went to study sound engineering, deepening his technical knowledge of music production and furthering his understanding of the industry. It was a time of reflection, and he used this break to grow both personally and artistically. After completing his studies, he set up Ivy League production alongside two of his friends, Vice Versa and Greyhound. They produced tracks for artists like Pro Kid, JR, Kulichana, and more. His love for production didn't stop him from dabbling into recording some rap songs while at this. In 2009, he released In My Walk, I Do, and Mistakes. On July 28, 2010, AKA dropped I Want It All, the lead single from his highly anticipated debut studio album, Alter Ego. Ahead of the album's release, he had already teased fans with two successful singles, All I Know and Victory Lap. The latter made a significant impact, topping local radio charts across South Africa. On August 23, 2011, Alter Ego was officially released to widespread acclaim. The album's success was undeniable, earning a gold certification from Resay for its impressive commercial performance. It also garnered numerous accolades, including the Best Hip Hop Album Award at the 2011 Metro FM Awards. In 2012, AKA's growing influence in the industry was further cemented when he was named Best Male Artist of the Year at the South African Music Awards. AKA's talent didn't go unnoticed. He bagged multiple South African Music Awards, SAMAs, MTV Africa Music Awards, and even BET nominations. His success extended beyond South Africa as he collaborated with international artists like Burna Boy and Diamond Platnumz. By any measure, AKA was a force to be reckoned with. In 2018, AKA released the album Touch My Blood, which was certified platinum and later achieved double platinum status by RISA in 2019. The album's sixth single, Fella in Versace, featuring Kidominant, enjoyed greater commercial success compared to the other singles. Featuring guest appearances from various artists, including Nigerian artist and producer Kidominant, the album expanded AKA's fan base beyond South Africa to the entire continent. He enjoyed a successful period, from music performances across South Africa and the rest of Africa, to featuring in a WWE live event held in Cape Town and Johannesburg. In 2019, he was the featured roastie on Comedy Central South Africa's annual roast special.
Yeah, that song.
She got me feeling like the baddest.
Yeah, that one, yeah. She got me feeling like the baddest. She got me. Yo, yeah. I was gonna sound like AK, but those mics don't have autotune.
AKA's personal life was as dramatic as his music career. He shared a high-profile relationship with DJ Zinle, and together they had a daughter, Cairo Forbes, whom AKA adored. AKA later began a highly publicized relationship with Anele Nelly Tembe, the daughter of a successful South African businessman, Moses Tembe, which captivated public attention due to its passionate and intense nature. The couple often made headlines, with their relationship being both celebrated and scrutinized. However, the romance took a tumultuous turn as reports of heated arguments and alleged incidents of conflict surfaced, fueling media speculation about their union. Despite the challenges, they remained together and even announced their engagement, suggesting a hopeful future. Tragically, their love story ended in heartbreak when Nelly passed away in April 2021 after falling from the 10th floor of Pepper Club Hotel in Cape Town. Her untimely death not only devastated AKA, but also sparked widespread public and media speculation. Questions were raised about the circumstances surrounding her passing, with debates over whether it was an accident, suicide, or something more sinister. Following the tragic death of Anele Nelly Tembe in April 2021, AKA found himself at the center of intense public scrutiny and media speculation. Anele, who was engaged to the rapper at the time, passed away after falling from the 10th floor of Pepper Club Hotel in Cape Town. Initial reports suggested that her death was a suicide, a conclusion supported by the police based on the evidence available at the time. AKA maintained his innocence, stating that her death was a devastating tragedy and a result of mental health struggles she had faced. Despite his public declarations of sorrow and cooperation with authorities, Anele's father, Moses Tembe, publicly rejected the suicide narrative. In a statement at her memorial service, Moses implied that his daughter was not suicidal, further fueling speculation about what might have transpired. He emphasized his belief that Anele was not in a state of mind to take her own life, indirectly raising questions about the circumstances surrounding her death. However, the investigation found no concrete evidence to implicate AKA in foul play. Surveillance footage and witness accounts reportedly aligned with his version of events, leading the authorities to conclude that no charges could be brought against him. Without sufficient evidence to dispute the claim of suicide, AKA was not arrested and was allowed to move on with his life and career. This decision did little to quell public debate. Many supporters stood by AKA, empathizing with his grief and accepting his account of events. Others, however, remained skeptical, particularly in light of reports of a volatile relationship between the two, including leaked videos and allegations of heated arguments in the weeks leading up to Anele's death. The case became a polarizing topic in South Africa, with fans, critics, and media outlets speculating on whether justice had truly been served. AKA's life and career continued, but the shadow of Anele's passing lingered, occasionally resurfacing in interviews, social media debates, and discussions about his personal life. Despite the controversy, AKA pressed forward, releasing music and maintaining his public image, even as questions about the tragedy remained a point of contention for many. Despite these tensions, AKA remained focused on his music and family, driven by his ambition to solidify his legacy and his love for those closest to him, determined to rise above the noise.
I want to say thank you for everything you've done for me and my family. I wish you blessings for 2023. I can't even tell you, if I told you I was standing here like this 2 years ago, where my life was, you wouldn't have fucking believed it, baby. My super mega is back where the fuck he belongs, at home. Let's go!
On the night of February 10th, 2023, tragedy struck when AKA was shot and killed outside Wish Restaurant in Durban. Surveillance footage revealed a meticulously planned attack, confirming that he was deliberately targeted. The news of his death reverberated across South Africa and beyond, leaving his fans, friends, and family devastated by the loss of an icon taken too soon. As investigations into his murder unfold, the identity and motives of those responsible remain shrouded in mystery. On that fateful day, AKA was scheduled to perform at Yugo nightclub in Durban. After having dinner with friends and exiting Wish Restaurant on Florida Road, a gunman approached him and shot him at close range in the head. He collapsed and tragically passed away on the scene. His close friend, chef, and entrepreneur, Tebelo Tibbs Motsone, was also shot and killed in the attack. The news of their deaths sent shockwaves through South Africa and beyond, leaving fans, friends, and the music industry in mourning. Tributes poured in, with many expressing disbelief and heartbreak over the loss of an iconic artist and a beloved friend. Vigils and memorials were held across the country as fans grappled with the devastating loss. However, amidst the mourning, a wave of controversy and conspiracy theories quickly emerged, reflecting the intensity of public interest in his life and untimely death. Many speculated that AKA's killing was a setup, with some pointing fingers at those closest to him. Friends and associates expressed suspicion that jealousy or rivalry might have been motives for the calculated hit. Others suggested that his murder could have ties to his tumultuous past, including unresolved tensions with the family of his late fiancée, Anele Nelly Tembe. Social media buzzed with claims that her father, Moses Tembe, might have orchestrated the assassination as an act of revenge, though no evidence has supported these accusations. On Saturday, February 18th, 2023, South African rapper Kiernan aka Forbes was laid to rest in a private provincial funeral attended by close family and friends. Prior to the private burial, a public memorial service was held to honor AKA's life and legacy. The memorial was a significant event, drawing numerous celebrities and public figures who came to pay their respects. The memorial service was a celebration of AKA's creative genius and his substantial contribution to South African hip-hop. Rapper, TV presenter, and creative director Nomuzi Musli Mabena served as the program director for the event, which commenced with a prayer from AKA's spiritual advisor and mentor, Kabelo Mabalane. The South African Police Services, SAPS, wasted no time launching an intensive investigation into the murder of AKA and his close friend Tebelo Tibbs Motsone. Recognizing the high-profile nature of the case and the public demand for justice, authorities mobilized significant resources to track down those responsible. Their efforts included analyzing surveillance footage, interviewing witnesses, and following financial trails that hinted at the murder being a paid hit. As the investigation unfolded, police uncovered critical evidence indicating that AKA's assassination was carefully orchestrated. reports revealed that a payment of 800,000 rand was made to fund the operation, with the money intended to be shared among those involved. Authorities traced this payment to a deposit made into businessman Mziwathemba Harvey Gwabeni's First National Bank, FNB, account. The transaction, believed to have occurred around 2 p.m. on February 10, 2023, just hours before rapper Kiernan, aka Forbes, and his friend Tabello Tibbs Motsone were tragically shot. Acting on this lead, the police began identifying and arresting suspects, unraveling the network behind this heinous crime. One by one, 4 suspects were arrested, with the police working closely with Interpol to track down a key individual who had fled to Eswatini, formerly Swaziland, in an attempt to evade capture. The breakthrough in the case came when the alleged mastermind behind the hit turned himself in through his lawyers. This individual, suspected of orchestrating the entire operation, provided additional details during interrogation, including the financial arrangements and the roles of the other suspects. The arrests and subsequent court trial of the suspects brought a measure of relief to AKA's fans, friends, and family. However, it also raised pressing questions. Who would go to such extremes to silence the rapper? Was this a meticulously planned professional hit, or were deep-seated personal grudges at play? As the trial unfolded, it continued to captivate the nation, with public interest surging as new revelations emerged. The suspects face multiple charges, including conspiracy to commit murder, unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition, and 5 counts of attempted murder. AKA's father was a notable presence in the courtroom, earning widespread praise for his remarkable courage and composure as he faced the alleged murderers of his son. His strength during such a harrowing experience deeply resonated with those following the case.
One step closer, so that's very encouraging for me, and obviously it needs to be investigated. I think it was a great day. The team was superb. For me, what's amazing is that today it was finally the demonstration of the year of hard work of building a case as opposed to just making arrests.
Despite his untimely death, AKA's legacy remains firmly etched in the hearts of his fans and the annals of African music. His groundbreaking contributions to hip-hop continue to inspire a new generation of artists, pushing boundaries and redefining the genre. AKA's music was more than entertainment. It was a platform for storytelling, a reflection of resilience, and a testament to the complexities of fame. Through his art, he reminded us of the struggles and triumphs that come with pursuing greatness. As the world remembers Kiernan, aka Forbes, his legacy lives on, not just in the beats and lyrics he left behind, but in the countless lives he touched. His story is a powerful reminder that while life may be fleeting, true artistry is eternal. Rest in peace, Super Mega. You will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth stories about the lives of remarkable figures. Until next time, stay safe, be kind, stay inspired.
Just trust in me. I'll build you a doggy mansion. One dog's not enough for me. 2 dogs not enough. Okay, relax.